Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this clean and simple love you card using some products from Honeybee Stamps. We're going to use the Fluttering Hearts dies and then the lowercase alphabet die set as well to make the sentiment. So let's go ahead and get started by taking some distress inks in rainbow colors. I'm using a pretty bright and bold rainbow for my sentiment. We're going to use this to die cut out or to color our die cuts before we cut them out. So I'm using Wilted Violet, Mermaid Lagoon, Picked Raspberry, Spice Marmalade, Mustard Seed, and then Twisted Citron for my colors. You could also use some softer colors if you want a softer rainbow. Then I'm just going to blend a little of those. This part probably wasn't necessary because we're not going to be, seeing the part where the colors blend into each other. The letters are pretty thin. And then to speed things up a little bit, I just took my heat tool out and dried the ink. I'm using Bristol smooth cardstock here, and the distressing tends to sit on top for a while if you don't dry it or if you don't wait for it to dry. So I've cut out my die cuts ahead of time, and we have 6 letters, so we have 6 colors. So I'm just gonna put 1 color per letter. And then I'm also using some of the hearts from some products from Honeybee Stamps Valentine's Day release. And we're gonna cut out a bunch of little rainbow hearts as well to decorate our card when we're finished. So after I have all this placed, I will just take it over to my die cut machine and cut out all the little pieces. I am also gonna cut out 3 additional sets of lettering with white cardstock. This is Neenah Solar White 110-pound cardstock, and I'm doing that just so that our sentiment sticks up off the background of the card. So that's what I'm doing here. I've made my little piles for each of the letters, and I'm just going to take 3 white letters and then apply the colored letter right on top of it. So you have a stack of it's like 4 pieces of paper thick. It makes it really, really nice, and it'll make it pop out from the card base. You'll see in a second. Just using my distress ink blocks there to just kind of keep the little letters pressed down while the ink is drying. And I'm just going to finish up here with my Y. I did the rest of them off screen and then just weighted them down with my little distress ink blocks. You could use an acrylic block also, which would be a little heavier if you choose. And here are the Fluttering Hearts dies that I am using for this card. So I'm going to stack both of the dies together. So this is the top piece, and I'm going to put this right on top of the other layer, and be sure to line up the heart so that you can see the little dots through the top of the card panel. Then I'm going to attach everything to an A2 size card panel. All the paper that I'm using here is Neenah Solar White, so the card base, and then the 2 cover plate dies. I use the Neenah Solar White for that. And then we're going to arrange our I love you or love ya on the card. So I'm going to put it towards the middle. And I did arrange these before I started placing them down to get a sense of where I want it to go. I'm going to place everything so it's sort of centered, but you could also do it offset too. I think that would be a really pretty look as well. So I'm just gluing everything down with my Art Glitter glue. I love this glue because it has a really thin applicator and it's strong and it dries pretty quickly. So it's one of my favorite liquid glues for right now. Although I have a feeling there may be another liquid glue in my future. I won't say any more about that right now. And I'm just gonna finish that off. And then I thought it'd be nice to have a little another sentiment right below. So I just cut out so much from one of the Honeybee Stamps paper packs from the Valentine's Day release. You could also use a stamp as well. There are a bunch of so much sentiments in the Honeybee Stamps Valentine's Day release if you want. And then I'm just going to place a few of the little hearts, just 1 layer each, in various spots around my sentiment, just to build out the design a little bit more and make it interesting. And there you have it. So here is our card for today, everyone. It's really simple to make. It took me about 15 minutes and it was just pure joy the whole time. So if you need a quick and easy card to tell someone how much you love them, I definitely hope that you give this card a try. Thanks so much, and I will see you again in another card video.